Horse of War the favourite, and they're racing, and the Horse of War got out very, very quickly on the inside. Restrained soon after, and Lady Cordelia moved up on the outside, and Grattori back in third place. But there's a fair turn of speed on as they settle down and race down towards the 800-metre mark, and Lady Cordelia draws out about a length in front of Horse of War, settling down well, and a half a length then to the third horse, Grattori, up on the outside, as they leave the back and race up the side past the 600-metre mark, and Lady Cordelia is well clear. It's Lady Cordelia, 2 in front of Grattori on the outside, and ahead off third on the inside was Horse of War. But as they race up towards the turn, and Lady Cordelia leads the field around the home turn, a length and a half in front. Horse of War getting off the rails, running on fairly well now, and up on the outside was Grattori. But around the home turn, 300 metres to go, race 1, Queanbeyan, and shaken up the leader was Lady Cordelia, but Horse of War has cruised up on the outside and darted to the lead, and back behind those Grattori. But the favourite is home and hosed in the first. Horse of War races away, and the rider sitting very calmly on the leader, and Horse of War bolts it in. Horse of War has won by a big space, Grattori second, and third home was Lady Cordelia. Horse of War, Michael Ward, trained by Frank Cleary. An easy winner of the opening race of the day, a chestnut gelding 3 by Agincourt out of Turn to Me, raced by Mrs. S&B Carney, Ms. P. Smith, Mrs. S.P. Cleary, Ms. C. Thero and S. Gannon. Horse of War, an easy winner in the first race.
Okay, thanks, Tony. It's 3-4-5 in the first. Now, Terang, 3 minutes away is the third, and Andrabi now at $12, Dream Lord 11, Ella 390. Still odds on is number 3, the Prune, the favourite at 190. Pajenka now at 10s. Then Fernley Prince 760, So Turbulent 510. So the Prune now at even money for the second. They're about to move in there. At Mount Gambier, we have some riding changes there for later on. In the third 5 is Queanbeyan stud is Jared Lorenzini. In fact, Jared's
Fernley Prince, also Turbulent, getting a little bit fidgety in the stalls. This mare by Zedidov settles down again. Greg Farrer. The light is blinking. And away they go, and down towards the inside. So Turbulent got away well, and Pajika showing speed is looking for the lead. And going up very wide to take the leaders on was Fernley Prince. Back behind those, Let Me Pass, and the Prune is shuffled back to last as they settle down. As they race towards the back, they've got about 1,200 to go, and Pajika leads a half a length in front of Fernley Prince. A length off third, settling down was So Turbulent. A length and a half behind those, Let Me Pass. And 3/4 of a length off then, the favourite, the Prune, at the tail of the field as they race down the back of the track. Inside the 1,000-metre mark, and there's a fair turn of speed on where the leader was Pajika. Almost 2 lengths now in front of Fernley Prince. A length off third was So Turbulent. A similar margin back behind those, Let Me Pass, and just on 1 length then, the Prune is last of all. They've got about 700 metres to go. Little change in the order where the Pajika has extended the lead now. Dashed away about 2 1/4 in front of Fernley Prince, giving chase, followed by So Turbulent third. Now the Prune is getting up along the inside, and Let Me Pass is on the outside, and they're packing up as they race up towards the turn. There's only about 3 lengths between first and last, where Fernley Prince moved up on the outside of Pajika as they swing for home. Off the rails, running on was So Turbulent. Sticking to the inside was the Prune, and going wide was Let Me Pass. But around the home turn, 300 to go, and Fernley Prince has raced to the lead. So Turbulent on the outside, and now down the outside, Let Me Pass is running on, and the Prune's under a bit of pressure behind those, switching back to the inside. But So Turbulent raced to the lead inside the final 100, and So Turbulent draws clear, and So Turbulent is too good. So Turbulent first. Now second, Fernley Prince. Let Me Pass was third, followed by the Prune, and the early leader Pajika pulled up and finished last. An easy win there to So Turbulent, well supported on the tote late. 320 in New South Wales, 320 and 240. Fernley Prince $2 and no dividend for Let Me Pass.
Good win to So Turbulent there. 6-5-1 it'll be after race 2 at Queanbeyan. Now at Terang, they're around at the start for the fourth, and up coming into 290 and just a ninja at 470. And the track has been upgraded now to good at Queanbeyan. Take note, track is now good from dead to good. As they start to, looks like they'll get set in a moment. Still about a minute away is the start time there. And won't take them long to get in, of course. Only the 3 runners. Now, Warwick Farm, the winner...
And another manual start here. This is the 1600 metre start, and away they go. Got them away pretty well. Just a Ninja on the inside. Our Molokai moves up on the outside looking for the lead, and the favourite easing back to third, that being Norm's Bridal. As they settle fully into stride and race up the side inside the 1400 metre mark. And it's our Molokai on the outside drawing to the lead, about half a length in front of Just a Ninja keeping close second, and about 4 off then Norm's Bridal is third and last. But as they race towards the back of the track, they've got about 1150 metres to go, and our Molokai restrained out in front has allowed its own way now, about 2 in front of Just a Ninja, and 2.5 then Norm's Bridal is third and last. Down the back of the Queanbeyan track they race. They've got about 900 metres to go, and our Molokai is being allowed to lob along out in front, and she's doing it fairly well, just over a length in front of Just a Ninja, and 2 off in third place was the favourite from Harden, and of course that being Norm's Bridal. But as they race inside the 800 metre mark, racing up in the direction of the 600 now, and it's still our Molokai the leader, 3/4 of a length in front of Just a Ninja, and keeping close contact with the 2 leaders was Norm's Bridal as they leave the back and race up the side, and they've got about 500 metres to go. Our Molokai is doing it well, kicked away again, but now on the outside Norm's Bridal is responding and is running on well, and Just a Ninja is dropping out to third and last, but around the home turn our Molokai is the leader, now ridden hard with the whip, running on fairly well was Norm's Bridal on the outside, and they've broke away now from Just a Ninja at the 200, and our Molokai is taken on and headed by Norm's Bridal, and Norm's Bridal races to the lead inside the final 100, and it's all Norm's Bridal, the favourite home. Norm's Bridal hands on heels to the line, wins it well. Norm's Bridal first. Now Just a Ninja got up for second, and third was our Molokai. Too good, the favourite, Norm's Bridal, trained at Harden by Jack Mybrow, ridden by Shane Pawsey, a bay gelding 4 by White Bridal out of Winjara Dawn, raced by C.D. Hayward, D. Boulay and J.D. Hayward. Now, Just a Ninja second, trained at Queanbeyan by Gary Clark, ridden by Kevin Sweeney, and our Molokai, Gary Kirkup, the trainer, and Gary Buchanan. So the numbers are 254, 136.98, 136.98, 254 official, and we'll have more in a moment.
Okay, thanks, Tony. Easy win to Norm's Bridal there in the third at Queanbeyan. We've got Terang due in 4 from now, and here we've got M now at $8, Flying Tiger and Oak Mist at $2.90 now. So now the divs at Geelong on race 1, 2 tight.
Yeah, thank you, Chris. About to move in race 4, the Coca-Cola Amatil Class 1 handicap. I'm getting my money under false pretences here today. I'll feel guilty when I collect the paycheck at the end of the day. 2.30 Luscious Luck, 3.40 Rums Legend, $8 Just a Million, and 2.90 Oakamist. John Morrissey's got 2 runners in this. He's got the bottom 2, Just a Million, and Oakamist, both trained by J.P. Morrissey. I believe John's taking his very good filly Camarina up to Queensland for some of the top staying races up there, and I'm sure she'll do very well indeed, Camarina. Very talented filly. Now they're moving in. Just a Million goes up. Oakamist about to take up its position. This is the Coca-Cola Amatil Class 1 handicap, and they're moving in very well indeed. That's the 1600 metre start. Now Rums Legend goes up, waiting on Luscious Luck to move in. Luscious Luck trained at Forbes by Barry Malloy. Rums Legend trained at Wagga Wagga by Greg McDermott, and John Morrissey has the other 2 runners. Not one Queanbeyan trained horse in this race. Now they're set. Starter alongside of the stalls. He lets them go now. And Just a Million hunted out of the stalls, leads early, followed then by Rums Legend, and going up very quickly, Luscious Luck on the outside, and dropping back to the tail of the field was Oakamist as they settle fully into stride and race up the side inside the 1400 metre mark. And Just a Million leads about 2.5 in front. Luscious Luck settling down second, a similar margin, then Rums Legend third, and a half a length, and Oakamist is on the inside and fourth and last, but making up a bit of ground now as they leave the side and commence the run down the back. They've got about 1150 metres to go, and there's a fair turn of speed on where the leader was Just a Million. 2 in front of Luscious Luck, moving to second on the outside. Head off third on the inside was Oakamist, a stablemate of the leader Just a Million. At a length and a quarter then Rums Legend is last of all. Down the back of the straight now they race down towards the 800 metre mark, and the leader was Just a Million. 2 in front of Luscious Luck running second. A neck off third on the inside was Oakamist, and 3/4 of a length off then gaining ground was Rums Legend as they leave the back and race up the side. 700 metres to go, and little change in the order. order, where the leader was Just a Million, just on a length in front. Now out wide, running on fairly well, was Rum's Legend, followed by Luscious Luck, and Okemos down towards the inside, but there's only about a length and a half covering first and last as the field of four races up towards the turn. Just a Million doing it well, running on well out wide now as Rum's Legend being urged along. Okemos down on the inside, and Luscious Luck being ridden hard has dropped out to last in the straight with about 300 to go. Just a Million taken on now by Rum's Legend on the outside, and closer down towards the inside was Okemos, but now Rum's Legend goes to the lead inside the final 100-metre mark, and Rum's Legend races away to win it well. It's Rum's Legend first, now Just a Million second, Okemos third, and Luscious Luck was fourth and last. Rum's Legend, ridden by John Scorse, too good in the fourth event of the day. Rum's Legend, trained by Greg McDermott at Wagga Wagga. John Scorse, the rider. A chestnut gelding 4 by Alquaz out of Novel Notion, raced by PC Freundlieb. Now second goes to number 6, and that was Just a Million, trained by John Morrissey, Gary Buchanan. And third, number 7, Okemos, John Morrissey, the trainer, Greg Farrer. So the numbers are official. 3672, 138.15 was the time, and we'll have more shortly.
Alrighty, so it's 367 there after the fourth at Queanbeyan. Terang is not far off, 14 to run here, 2 minutes away. Piron Lad is the favourite at 270. We've got Strange...
Lena, the inside runner, stands up. Metallic Dream, Brave Gift, High View Magic, Petite Sal. Previous race today taken out by number 3, Rum's Legend, John Scorse, beating Just a Million, Gary Buchanan, and Okemos, Greg Farrer was third. A reminder, a TAB meeting in this local area, Goulburn race Friday. This coming Friday, another one of the Goulburn TAB meetings. Now the rider has dismounted from St Bakeoven, Paul Rowe the rider. All the other runners are standing up well. Another effort made to straighten St Bakeoven, who might go in now. St Bakeoven trained down at Cooma. Goes in, Paul Rowe about to remount. Now just waiting on the rider Paul Rowe to remount St Bakeoven, and we'll have a start. The starter up alongside of the stalls. Selena, the favourite, drawn the inside. Brave Gift and Metallic Dream, they're set. This is race 5, Queanbeyan. And away they go. Now missing it was High View Magic, and Selena got away well, taken on by Metallic Dream, and moving to second now was Brave Gift, followed by Petite Sal. In behind those, gaining a bit of ground, was High View Magic. Selena down on the inside, and about 2.5 then St Bakeoven last of all, settling fully into stride as they race down the back of the track. 1150 metres to go, and the locally trained galloper Brave Gift is the leader, just on a length in front of Metallic Dream. A neck off third on the outside, Petite Sal settling down well. Further back behind those, High View Magic, and 3/4 of a length then Selena, the favourite, and about 2.5 to 3 at the tail of the field was St Bakeoven as they race down the back. 900 metres to go. Little change in the order, where the leader was Brave Gift under a good rain. 2 in front of Metallic Dream, a similar margin Petite Sal. Selena's down on the inside, followed by High View Magic, and 2.5 then St Bakeoven is last of all as they leave the back and race up the side inside the 600-metre mark. And this leader Brave Gift got away about 3 in front of Metallic Dream, giving chase. Ridden with the whip and gaining a bit of ground, Petite Sal. Selena's getting up along the inside, then High View Magic and St Bakeoven on the outside as they swing around the home turn. 300 to go, and Brave Gift is well clear. Brave Gift kicked away at the top of the straight, about 3 in front of Metallic Dream. Selena hard ridden down towards the inside is making little impression, and the next one behind those Petite Sal, but inside the 200, and Brave Gift the leader, but on the outside Metallic Dream is representing danger, and this pair are well clear. Brave Gift is just in front, Metallic Dream on the outside is diving. Brave Gift and Metallic Dream, they hit the line. Oh, very close. A very close finish here. It's either Brave Gift or Metallic Dream. Only a nose in this. In behind those Petite Sal, further back behind those then came St Bakeoven, and Selena very disappointing, and High View Magic was last. Very close this one, very close. We'll stand by for the results. Judge calls for the photo. The time for the race, 1:27.82, 1:27.82. It's either Brave Gift or Metallic Dream here. Could go either way. We'll have it in a moment. Very,
very close indeed. Gee, they've got some beauties there. And what about at Mount Gambier? Still no result. They've called for a second developed print. Talonda, Nasseray, and it looked like Muston Lad.
Brorower and Corbassi over. I'm away quickly with our strike breaker, Brorower and Corbassi.
On to Marison at 6:10. And then down the bottom, Vanity is at $5 now for this 6th event. And they're about to move in, waiting on the miners at Mount Gambier after race 6. Terang is 6 minutes away.
The most important one, please note, Struggletown. Number 4, Struggletown, taken out at 3:52. Bolted on the way to the barrier stalls with the young rider and has been passed unfit. So please note, Struggletown, a late scratching in this race. Taken out at 3:52. Now, Holger goes up. The line is just about set for this 6th event. Starter goes up. Struggletown taken out at 3:52. Now they're all in. Marasan, the inside runner. Moliano stands up and Circumstance. They're racing, and Marasan beat them out easily towards the inside. Eastern Lake is showing speed. Moliano just behind that group, and further out in the track was Vanity, followed by Belmount Ben. Going up fairly wide there was Squaresy. Further back behind those Circumstance impersonates on the outside. On settling down, repeating the late scratching at 3:52 was number 4, Struggletown. Down the back, they've got about 900 to go, and Moliano is the leader now. Moliano draws out a half a length in front of Eastern Lake, settling down well, followed then by Impersonate, who's pulling hard and going up on the outside of the leader now. Further back behind those in the fields of Vanity. Further back then came Circumstance, going up 3 wide. In between runners, Belmount Ben, Marasan drifting back, and back towards the tail of the field as they race inside the 800-metre mark was Squaresy. 700 metres out and doing it fairly well. Moliano is the leader, followed by Impersonate. Eastern Lake down on the inside. A further break behind those of Vanity, followed further back then Circumstance. Belmount Ben is back to second last, just ahead of those then as they race up towards the turn was Marasan, and Squaresy last of all on the point of the turn. 500 to go, and getting right up along the inside. Eastern Lake has raced to the lead from Moliano. Circumstance goes up very wide, followed by Impersonate, and Vanity saving ground on the inside, followed by Marasan, and Belmount Ben is back behind those, but at the 200, and Eastern Lake as the leader kicked away. Vanity into the clears giving chase. Circumstance on the outside, followed by Marasan, but Eastern Lake is well clear inside the final 50, and there's no danger. Eastern Lake is too good. Hands and heels. Eastern Lake is first, followed in behind those then by Vanity, and further back in the field then Belmount Ben, followed by Marasan, Circumstance and Squaresy. Moliano, and back behind those was Impersonate.
Tony, hold all tickets, mate.
Hold all tickets, please, too. Would you please note?
Number 6, Holger, didn't take no...
Holger took no part in that race too, by the way. Holger took no part in the race. So if you're wondering where Holger was, so was I. Holger stood in the stalls and took no part in the race. So hold all tickets, please. But the winner was Eastern Lake. Number 3, Eastern Lake, Fred Stanborough. So you obviously didn't hear the name Holger called in the race. Well, Holger stood in the stalls and hold all tickets. The numbers are official: 3-10-2. 3, the winner, Eastern Lake, Fred Stanborough. Number 10's Vanity, second, John Scourse. And third, number 2, and that was Belmount Ben, Shane Pawsey. 3-10-2. 2 1/4 lengths by 1 3/4. 2 1/4 by 1 3/4.
Thanks, Tony. That's 3, 10 and 2. Hold all tickets. We'll find out what happened there with Holger at the start. Terang is 2 minutes away, this 8th event and last event there today. Oh, second. They're almost set for race 7. Now Terang will follow. It's in 4, the last there. Rekhabar is the favourite at 250. He's...
Charlie Horse, raced by Mr. Katie Jones Jr. And away they go. Now, Corica Lady stood in the stalls and missed it, and showing good speed was T-Junction out wide. Jacaranda's there, and now Charlie Horse is driving up, and closer down towards the inside was Superior Sovereign as they sort themselves out. They've got about 750 metres to go. T-Junction is the leader, taken on now by Superior Sovereign down on the inside. They're about 3 in front of Charlie Horse, a half a length. Corica Lady on the outside. Then Impale, followed further back Shiraz on the rails. Out fairly wide on the track was Royal Imperialist and Jacaranda last of all as they race up towards the turn. A bit over 400 metres to go, and there's little between Superior Sovereign on the rails and T-Junction. In behind those, Charlie Horse switched out, followed further back in the field. Then came Shiraz, followed then by Corica Lady. Well in the straight, racing down to the 200. It's T-Junction getting the lead now. Charlie Horse on the outside is running on fairly well. It's T-Junction the leader. Out wide, Charlie Horse is trying hard. T-Junction in front, but now Charlie Horse is flying. The post may be too close. They hit the line. Oh, I think T-Junction's held on here. Maybe T-Junction narrowly over Charlie Horse, who was out very wide on the track. In behind those, Superior Sovereign, followed then by Impale and Shiraz. The next one to pull up, Jacaranda, followed by Royal Imperialist. And one of the last to cross the line was Corica Lady.
Looks like T-Junction's held on, number 5, 980, 250 over the favourite 2, Charlie Horse 104, and 4 Superior Sovereign at 160. It should be 524, race 7 at Queanbeyan. Terang, the last coming up, and Reckabar now at 2. 860 Cherryvale Lass, 10s Raylene, Rising Glow 17. Further over, 830 Cherryvale Lass, Raylene 930, and 18 Rising Glow. It's a bit hard to tell there as we can't see the barrier, so I think there's probably just those 4, maybe 5 out. And what's
Getting fairly dark here now. And away they go. That was a good level start, and West Commonwealth got away well, and Raylene driving through on the inside is looking for the lead, and Kieran is not too far away, nor is Brock. Further back behind those, Rowdy Prince, followed further back Marinsky Miss. Now back centre field is Baron Joey Light on the outside. A further break in the field of about 2 behind those, Rising Glow, Welliswood and Cherryvale Lasses last as they race up past the 600 metres mark in the last at Queanbeyan, and Kieran on the outside is drawn to the leader half a length in front of Raylene. A half a length behind those, Brock running on a fair break in the field. Rowdy Prince followed by West Common Lass and Zephrid. Giving the leaders a big start was Baron Joey Light on the bend. Well back Marinsky Miss, followed by Cherryvale Lane, and Rising Glow and Welliswood is next in the straight. 300 to go, and Kieran has raced away at the 200. Kieran is well clear, running on as Brock on the outside, and Raylene is there, followed by Rowdy Prince. Baron Joey Light can't win, but it's all Kieran racing away for a most impressive win. A first starter, and Kieran bolts it in. Kieran first, Brock is second. Now I think Raylene third, just ahead of Baron Joey Light. Further back in the field then Rowdy Prince, followed by Zephrid, West Common Lass, Cherryvale Lass wide on the track, followed by Rising Glow, Marinsky Miss and Welliswood, one of the last across the line.
So it's 3-1 at a photo in the last set. Fairfield moving in Newcastle. 1 Brock 160, 10 Raylene 220, Quinella 1150, trifecta 3-1-10, 129.20, race 8 Queanbeyan. Okay, a break, then we're back with more on